Hey everyone, it's Angel Blue 1852, and it's time for a whole lot of coups. Coups in Fuhrerreich. Now, we're going to be doing coups for Georgia, the UK, the Rhineland, and Hungary. And we'll also be talking about the elections for the Rhineland. But we'll start with Georgia. Now, Joseph Yugobetsky, aka Joseph Stalin, will eventually return to Georgia sometime in the game. Now, from what I can tell from the game's, from how the events are coded and whatever, you need to have separatism spirit. You have to leave Stalin alone. And you apparently need to have under 20 stability. Now, it doesn't matter which government you use. I'm just using the Soviet government because of the lovely lack. I'm just taking this government because of the lack of stability it grants. Though granted, I'm not 100% certain how long it takes before the coup starts. Oh, no wonder. Okay, so this coup's apparently not going to fire until June. June will just speed things up a little bit. But apparently it has to be after June 1st. First, you need to have under 20% stability and have the separatism spirit. And Joseph Stalin must not have been imprisoned. Now, I'm not positive if this is supposed to be if the Russians declaring war on me is supposed to happen or not, but apparently it is? I don't know, but either way, I don't think the Soviets took it too well that I left their faction. Now on to the good old United Kingdom. Just have to find the save file. No, not that one. Okay, for the UK, you need to break up the Manchester strike. And then things are gonna go real downhill real fast. Oh boy, yeah, this is not gonna end well. now you need to order a crackdown. Okay, yeah, this is going to end. Yeah, long story short, things are going to deteriorate really fast. And at this point, you basically have two options. Once you get the protesters closed on Westminster, the government can step down, which will result in some issues. Or you can order the army to do their job. Either way, something's going to go wrong. Now, if you tell the government to step down, then you can have either fresh elections or Edward can coup the government. So there's that. But if you order the army to do its job, let's just say it's not going to end well. And oh boy, army revolt. So there's that. And apparently you can also get a communist coup in Britain by having the Prime Minister end up dying by electing a Labour government and having the Prime Minister die. So apparently that's a thing. So I'm not positive. But yeah, apparently that's a thing. Hungary's are really simple. all you have to do for Hungary's coups is to take one of these two focuses, but not the other. If you take this one and wait for around 6 months, then Horthy will coup your government, and vice versa. If you take this focus and wait around 6 months, then Kuhn will coup your government. Which gives you some more options, but also makes you very, very vulnerable. But there's not. And finally, we're going to talk about the Rhineland. Now, apparently according to what I'm seeing here, here there are 4 options for how this could go. Depending on your options. Now, options that involve Adener are probably going to result in the Rhine. According to what I'm seeing in the code, if you take a few decisions that result in a that the game calculates to give you a conference value of greater than 0, then then a nationalist victory will occur and you'll be able to get independence. If you get a value of less than 0, then you'll become autonomous. But if you get a value of exactly 0, then things are going to get weird. Now, apparently, this gives you a 1 value, this gives you -1, and this gives you a 0. Let's see. This will give you -1, and this gives you 0. And for this one, this gives you a -1, this gives you 1, and this also gives you a 0. Now at this point, one of two things is going to happen. Either the French will step in, which is the very likely option, and a military mandate will be established, or they will abandon you and the Valkists will take over. Now, no, the results in this video may not be completely accurate, as I've messed with the game's code a little bit for a submod in order to at least allow for the remote possibility of some of these events. Now we're going to switch to France real quick. Load the game so our events will actually show up. That's weird. Well, what should happen but apparently isn't, is that France should get this event, and either they will restore order, which will give the mandate, or they will abandon the Rhine. And in the event they abandon it, Himmler will seize power, and you'll end up as a puppet of Germany. But this, like I said, is incredibly rare. You're more likely to end up as a military mandate. So that's it for coups. But do note, you will lose Albert Einstein yeah, you're going to end up losing Einstein in the event that you become Valkist. So there's that. So, yay for that. But yeah, that's all for this video, and I'll see you guys next time.